Hi guys, it's Kara. I want to show you how I make quick and easy shingles like I made on this Zero doghouse out of a solid piece of foam. Because I know we've all been there where you've wanted to make shingles and you cut out each individual shingle. It takes forever and then eventually your whole roof falls apart. So I came up with an easy way that you can make shingles with a solid piece of foam and one wonderful tool, my favorite hot wire tool, which is an industrial hot knife with the sled. Now, the great thing about this is you can bend the wire to whatever shape, curvature that you want. So I built it into like a check mark pattern. So I'll show you how we slide this through the foam and it will cut out this nice bevel that will give you the shape of shingles and it'll be quick and easy. So here we go. Plugged in, so you just pull the trigger. It'll light up. You gotta wait for it to get hot. It'll start smoking. Okay, so you're gonna take your piece of foam and you hold in the position that say your roof is like this. So you want your shingles to run this way. You're gonna flip it down that way. Make sure your check mark is that position. You're gonna hold it, line it up right at the edge here, and you're gonna go down. And it's gonna cut this nice little bevel out. Okay, now we're gonna do it again. You're gonna line it up with that edge. And you're gonna slide it down. And you just keep going. Now, I like my shingles to be irregular, nothing to be perfect because it makes it more whimsical. So I'm not worrying about getting straight lines. And you just keep going. Okay. All right, so you can see that that cuts a perfect beveled shape. That gives you your shingles. So now we're gonna take our industrial hot knife and we're gonna switch out from the sled to a blade, and I'm going to show you how we finish cutting these shingle shapes. Okay, so now that this has cooled down, we're going to use the tool that comes in the kit, and you're going to loosen these little hex bolts here. Okay, this will slide right out. Okay, then we're going to get our cutting blade. This is going to slide right in there, and we're going to tighten this back up. Okay. Okay, so now we can cut out the shape that divides each shingle. Okay, we're gonna pull the trigger, let this heat up. Once it starts smoking, you know that it's ready. Now you wanna make sure that you're wiping your blade often because it's essentially liquefying your foam. So it'll leave a coating of like a plastic material, and you don't want it to melt and get down into your components here because that'll mess up your tool, and you don't want to do that. So whenever you're cutting, try to aim downward or just in a way that's not like this to where the melted foam is going to run into your unit. Okay, it's still heating up. Okay. All right, let's see if it's hot enough. So what we're gonna do now, okay, there we go. We're smoking, now you know it's hot enough. You gotta wipe it very often. Okay, so now you're gonna take your shingles like this, and you're just gonna start dividing it. So find a point, and you're gonna cut like a little V shape. You're gonna line up your tip with that point, so it's gonna go like ½ an inch. And then you're gonna do it again, and you're just gonna divide it into however many shingle shapes you want. So it's going to connect at the top and be about ½ an inch and a V on each one. Well, if I would have done it right, if you cut it all the way through, it'll just fall right off. Okay, and then you're going to do it again. Now, I think the blade is a little too hot because it's smoking really bad, so you can turn it down. And just make sure that you're wiping it often so that you're getting that melted foam off. And you don't want to get too much melted material on it, because if it drips on your feet, you're going to be hurting. And then you just keep going to however many shingles you want to do. Super fast and easy. Let's see if I can do this closer for you guys. Connect your point, go down. Okay. Then you can pull these all out. So now you got a nice, quick, easy shingle profile. Now you can hit this with a heat gun so it melts it back, sand these hard edges off so it looks a little bit softer. But you can see that gives you a real fast, easy shingle. And then to give it a better look from a front edge that you would see right here, what you're going to do is you're going to line up your blade with that right there, and you're going to cut at the bottom like 1/2 inch. And then you're going to follow, and then you're going to cut down at an angle, and then it's going to give you this kind of look. Okay, and then you're going to hit that one angled. Okay. Okay. Now, if you aren't wiping your blade enough, it's going to coat it with that liquid foam, and it's going to make it harder for it to cut because it's got a coating on it. You can see that profile now has a nice, a more interesting edge than just a flat edge. And that is a quick and easy way to make shingle tiles.